Today I have a big Build-A-Bear unboxing. Lots of Sanrio stuff, so I'm wearing my Sanrio t-shirt. I've got a few Sanrio t-shirts, but this one I thought was quite nice for today's unboxing. I can't remember which one is which now, so I'm just going to start with the one that's closest to me. Okay, so this is the first one that arrived. The nicer box, the other one's a bit bashed up. So in here I have one Hello Kitty mini bean, one My Melody mini bean, one Choco Cat mini bean, one Pom Pom Pudding mini bean, one Cinema Roll mini bean, and finally one Kuromi mini bean. We'll have a look at them properly in a minute. Now onto the second box. Now I didn't get everything that comes with this. I'm going to wait until I've had a look at it as it is because I'm not quite sure about the outfit. So I haven't got the outfit, I've just got the plush. This just arrived. Okay, so in here, oh this is cute. I think this is called Sanrio, I'm not sure. Something like that. And I got Hangyadon, who is probably one of my least favorite Sanrio characters. Recently, I'm actually editing the video right now, I did a Sanrio blind box plush unboxing with Zoton, and I really liked the Hangyadon in there. In fact, I might have him nearby that I can show you. I really liked that one, which I was really surprised by. And this one's not a bad version of Hangyadon at all. It really isn't. It looks really good actually. I'm just not a fan of him like himself. I'm sorry, Hangyadon, but I'm just not a fan of him. Now I think he actually looks better without his outfit, and it's kind of got me through a loop because I like to have their outfits as well. So I might buy his outfit at some point and maybe just not dress him, but for now, because I did get all the mini beans as well and his little pal, I just decided that I would leave him naked for now. Now I'm going to have to Tipex his birth certificate because you cannot put the dates of their births, like the year. You can't put those on the birth certificate through the website because it only goes back so far. And he is older than what it goes back by. But I did fill it out with Hangyadon and his actual date of birth, which is the 14th of March, is it? Yes, 14th of March. I remember I did it at the time, like when I was ordering him, but I can't remember completely. Remembered it was the 14th though. So it says he's 41 centimeters, 226.8 grams, and he's teal with black eyes, and he belongs to me. I nearly got him scented to put into My Sweet Piano because I've totally ended up hugging her. Almost every night since I've got her, I've been hugging her. I've been switching between my Love Rabbit from Plushy Dreadfuls and My Sweet Piano. Depending on how I'm feeling that night, I will just hug one of those two. So I've been hugging the Love Rabbit for a while, but I'm really enjoying the My Sweet Piano. She's starting to look a little bit you know how fleece gets when you've used it a lot. I might have to get another one of her at some point because she's looking a bit tired already. Fleece material does not wear well. I must say, now I'm hugging him, I quite like how he feels. He's quite a nice one to hold. I've had a lot of my units fall down, so I need to reapply them. I also need to get new ones because I am fast running out of space for my Sanrio Babs. And I don't know if they're going to release any more soon. I hope they're going to have a little break for a while because we still haven't got Kiki and Lala yet. And I would like Humming Mint around Christmas. I think that would be a nice one. And I also would like Kogi Miyun, but I really don't think they're going to do that because her body shape. I mean, maybe they could do her as like a little mini bean or a buddy or something, you know, like this kind of shape. Maybe they could do like a little small Kogi Miyun, but I don't think they're going to. So sorry, I should talk about the plush. So we've got his blue Bab print there. He's got some embroidery chest scales. I like his lips. I think they look good, although it's kind of part of what makes me not like his design in general. But he's a very well made Bab. This part is soft, there's nothing hard in it, but it's firm enough. And then he's got a little tail, well, a fin tail. And then it says Hangyadon on his foot right there. So he's a nice plush, and if you like Hangyadon, he's a great one, but I'm just not the biggest fan of Hangyadon. And the reason why I got him is just because I want to collect all the Sanrio Babs minus that one Hello Kitty that I didn't get. But that's because there's so many Hello Kitty Babs. I don't need to have that many. I want to have like, you know, one of everyone, and then, you know, I like the special editions as well for the most part, but I just kind of didn't want to pay £32 for a Hello Kitty with a red bow when I've got so many other Hello Kitties. It's a lot of money, so I actually withstood getting that one. Now let's have a look at the mini beans. Here is the Cinema Roll. He's got a little Bab there. These feel lovely. He's got his little bun butt. It's so cute. Now mini beans, and we have something that said inside them. It says fairy friend's name belongs to, so you still got your birth certificate side there. And it says Cinema Roll, wishing you a day as sweet as cinnamon. And so that is the cinema roll mini bean. These are so cute. I can't believe it. Like months ago, it might even be longer than that now, I said, wouldn't it be fun if they did Sanrio mini beans? But then I was like, oh, maybe not. And then they went and did it. And I had to get them. I just had to get them. These are so cute. I love this. Okay, I think the cinema roll might end up being one of my favorites. On the pictures, some of them didn't look as good as others, and the one that I think of that I didn't really like the look of on the picture was my Melody. I thought she looked really weird. Oh, and I didn't speak about the little Sanrio. He's very nice. I really do like him. He's got his little squirty mouth for being an octopus, and his bab print is right here. I wish this was Mochi. I feel like Mochi would be good. But he's quite firm. He's nice. I just wish he was like a Mochi one. I feel that would work really well with him being an octopus. Let me see. And yeah, this is the Hangyodon plush I got from Finding Unicorn, the Zoton X Sanrio, and it has the I hope I'm saying his name right. I think it's something like Saru, but there's the octopus for that. They are magnetized to the chest, but I just attached it to the hoop just because I feel like if I take him out, which I have been taking him out, if he gets bumped into or if he's gonna get knocked off and lost. So I did take it off. But if you're interested in seeing me unbox a whole case of these, that video will be up soon. But here is the 2 Hangyodon plushes I have, and hopefully I won't have to get any more because I'm not a big fan of him. But I do like this one. This one I think is really cute. Like I say, I actually have been taking him out with me. Very cute. Even though I'm pretty sure it's a I got scammed, so yeah, watch that video. Which mini bean next? Let's go Pom Pom Pure, which I believe is an online exclusive. I think there's at least 2 of these which are online exclusive, but I cannot remember off the top of my head. But I'm pretty sure Pom Pom is one of them. He's got the little brown paw print there, bab print. These are so soft, by the way. These actually feel really, really nice, especially the cinema roll. He feels very, very, very soft. And there's his little butt. That's the part that Mitzi likes the best. Pom Pom Purin is Mitzi's favourite Sanrio character, and that is purely because he has a butt. But that is my Pom Pom. Let's read what it says inside. Pom Pom Purin, wishing you a day full of naps. Oh, I wish. I can barely ever nap. I always say I'm going to have a nap today, and then I don't. And often I won't end up going to sleep till like 2, 3 in the morning. It's like, I just really did not get a nap today. Next, we have Kuromi, who actually doesn't look that bad. She's not that bad. Her little like clown neck part is, this bit looks a bit squiff. I'm not so happy about that. I did order these when they first came out. I actually ordered Choco Cat and Cinema Roll because I thought if they're going to sell out, they'll be the 2 that sell out, because Choco Cat, there isn't much merch for him, and over in the West, Choco Cat is really, really popular, and he's not very popular in his homeland of Japan, so they don't make much merch of Choco Cat, so that's why he often sells out. That's why he's so expensive when you're trying to buy the original Choco Cat Build-A-Bear. It's because he's really sought after by the Western audience. So I did pick up Choco Cat and Cinema Roll, because Cinema Roll is like everyone's favorite. So I thought if any of them are going to sell out, it will be those 2. I placed that order and then they just didn't ship, even though the money had come out, and it turns out there was like some kind of error. But by the time I found that out, I've been paid, so I just got all of them. I also had some vouchers to make it a bit cheaper, and then I ordered 3 more vouchers with this order, and that's how I managed to get Hangyodon. I don't think I paid any. No, I paid like £14 for Hangyodon. Everything else was paid for with vouchers. But here is the Kuromi in her pink little bab print, little embroidered skull on her head. Her tail is weird, it's kind of straight. I can see they've tried to put a bit of shape on here, but there is no little arrowhead shape on her tail. Inside it says Kuromi, wishing you the most Kuromi-fied day. Like, all my days are Kuromi-fied. Like, I noticed that. I mean, I have a tattoo of her, so I do have her with me every day, but most days I have something Kuromi with me, so. And I have it right behind me all the time. So yeah, Kuromi-fied day. Seeing as I just did Kuromi, I'm going to do my Melody next. So she has a little pink bab print. Let me have a look at her. My one looks better than the one on the picture, I feel. But I still think she looks a bit weird. I think the face is a bit... like, she just got like jowls. She's got jowls. But I don't know. She just doesn't quite look right. Even my one. But my one looks better than the one they have on the website. I feel that for sure. The one on the website looks really derpy. But this one looks a lot better. But it's still, I feel, out of all of them, yeah, the worst looking one. So she's got a little yellow embroidered nose here. She's got a little kind of silkish bow, but it's not silk. Don't get too excited. A little fluffy collar, a little tail. My Melody, wishing you lots of hugs. And there she is. She just looks a bit weird. I don't know. What do you think? Which is your favourite out of the mini beans? Did you get any of them? Did you get all of them like me? Just because you need to have a complete collection? Because if I felt like I could choose, the thing is, I feel like I can't choose because I need to have the set because I'm compulsive like that and obsessive like that. But I would have definitely left her out, her and Hello Kitty most likely, because I feel like Hello Kitty is just oversaturated. We have a lot of Hello Kitty stuff in general, but I can't just leave a couple of them out when I want to have the set. So yes, so that's my melody. Next we will do Hello Kitty. So she's got a red bow, so I do have a Hello Kitty with a red bow now. Build-A-Bear one. It's like the classic colour, and we've got a red bab print. She looks weird with the little blue body, and it goes all the way up to her chin. It doesn't even stop at her neck, it goes all the way up to her chin. It's really bad actually. This is like shoddy. I need to get her some like little clothes, I think, to make up for that, but I still think you're gonna be able to see this blue line that's meant to be her face, but it comes all the way up. And then we've got a little tail here. She has hard eyes and a hard nose rather than embroidered ones. Has anyone else got hard ones? Everyone else seems to have embroidered. Oh, Cinnamon Roll has hard eyes but embroidered mouth and cheeks, but Hello Kitty has no mouth, but she has hard eyes and hard nose. Now, in her tag, it says, Hello Kitty, wishing you a day full of friendship. I feel like I should like Hello Kitty more because she's British, but I don't. It's not that I don't like Hello Kitty. I'm just kind of bored of Hello Kitty. That's just how it is. So yeah, I could do without her, honestly. And then finally we have the Choco Cat Mini Bean. It has the same material for the whiskers, that felt kind of material, thick felt. He's got a blue collar that has been stitched on, so it's not coloured fabric like with the Hello Kitty, so it's not going to cover his face. It's an actual collar that's been put on him. He has fabric eyes that have been embroidered around the outside and his eyeballs, and a little embroidered nozzle. He's got a brown bab print, and he's got a lovely long tail. I like his tail, it's very good. So there is the Choco Cat Mini Bean. Let's have a look what he says inside. Choco Cat, wishing you a day sweet as chocolate. So today in my unboxing, I got all of the Sanrio mini beans, and I also got the Hangyodon full-sized bab and his buddy, which I think is called Saori, in this delivery, but I did get him naked. So at some point I'll probably have to get him his clothes. But I like, as much as I'm not a fan of Hangyodon, I really like this plush. The plush is really good. I think it's worth it. If you're not sure about the mini beans, what ones to get, I think they all feel very nice. Especially Cinnamon Roll and Pom Pom, I feel nicer than the others. They all have a slight variant to their textures. What ones would I recommend if you're only going to get a few rather than the whole set? I would not recommend My Melody, she looks weird. I would not recommend Hello Kitty because she's just shoddy. And Kuromi is nice. If you're a fan of Kuromi, grab Kuromi. But I think the three best ones are Pom Pom, Choco, and Cinnamon Roll, personally. Out of all of the ones, I think these are the nicest because Cinnamon Roll and Pom Pom feel very, very nice, and they look great. They look really, really good. I really like these. And Choco Cat, he's not as soft as Pom Pom and Cinnamon Roll, but I feel like they put a bit more effort into creating him, and also he's just that little bit more sought after. It's harder to find anything that's Choco Cat. I actually have a Choco Cat item behind me all the time. It's a little card holder and little coin purse all in one. It's got a card holder back to it, which I have an old train ticket in there from when I did a modelling job, I believe. I think the modelling job that I really liked. I have to look at it to remind myself, but a job that I really liked, and I left it in there. And then at the top it's got a zip for coins. I've had that for a long time now. But yes, I also have another Choco Cat plush up there too. I never knew he was hard to get hold of because I was never a massive fan of Choco Cat, but I liked him, and just occasionally I'd pick bits up. But now I know he is a little bit harder to get. There's not much merch of him. I will tend to pick up more Choco Cat now, just because when I look at him, he is underrepresented in my collection. That's because there's just not as much to buy of him. I have a lot more Pachaco than Choco, but I do actually really like Pachaco. Yeah, we didn't get Pachaco. We should have got a Pachaco. Because I understand them doing the most popular ones, but we have had a few Pachacos. Well, two. We've had two Pachacos. But I imagine there's going to be a second wave of these mini beans where we get Pachaco, Bads, Tuxedo Sam, Kuropi, and now Hangyodon, and My Sweet Piano. I think we will get a second drop of these. So that is everything for today's video. I recommend Hangyodon if you are a fan of Hangyodon, or if you are collecting the Sanrio Babs. He is very well made. Out of the mini beans, Choco Cat, Pom Pom Purin, and Cinnamon Roll. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, comment, and consider subscribing for me, and I will see you again soon. Bye!